Part 1. White Clouds. Pegasus Moon. Throne of Knowledge. The northern lands are enveloped in a bitter cold, and frigid winds are carried across the sea to the south of Adrestia. When feather-white snow falls on Fodlan's locket, the fort looks as delicate as a pearl. However, beneath that snowy blanket, her throat is more treacherous than ever.
Rhea, please, talk to me. What are you hiding? What is the meaning of how that one looks? It is almost as though...
As I said, there is nothing of which to speak. For now. At the end of this month...
I read Gerald's diary. I happened upon it in his room.
What?
In it, he stated the reason for his departure. The baby, thought to have died in the fire, has returned to us. Gerald realized that you had done something to the child and decided to flee. What did you do to that baby, Rhea? Nothing questionable, I should hope.
Seteth enough. They will be here shortly. No more, I beg of you. I will take our dear professor to the Holy Tomb. There, I should be able to see our dearest wishes to fruition. When I was young, I heard her voice there. I'm sure of it. You may enter. I have been awaiting your arrival, Professor. Now that you have received sacred power from the goddess, there is somewhere you must pay a visit to at once. You must go to the Holy Tomb so that you may receive a divine revelation from the goddess.
The Holy Tomb is where the goddess sleeps. This monastery was originally built for the purpose of protecting that hallowed temple.
Only a select few know of it, but there is a legend about Seiros and the Holy Tomb. Saint Seiros, the first soul to be gifted power from the goddess, received her revelation there. She was told that it was her sacred duty to save the people of Fodlan, and that she must use her power wisely in order to lead them. The words that were handed down to Seiros from the goddess will likely fall upon your ears as well.
Prepare yourself to go at once. There, may you find out why you were blessed with such power.
There will be a ceremony at the Holy Tomb. It is said that when Seiros received the revelation, she had holy warriors by her side protecting her. Your students, who have followed you, of course, as the leader of the Church of Seiros, I will be by your side as well. The Holy Tomb is a sacred temple that is sealed off from the rest of the world. Even if something were to happen, I am more than capable of protecting myself.
Much has changed, but your duty has not wavered. Steel your mind for the ceremony and...
Yes!
I don't understand you.
You again?
Trust me.
So how did you like the cake? What was the experience?
I don't know. I didn't eat it.
You...
We've been over this.
Cake is not a sweet.
Everyone has their own tastes.
That's true, but life without cake is no life at all. Your dismissiveness
I'm not sure why you're so fixated on this.
I simply can't resist the spongy magnificence of cakes.
I don't know.
Just try a bite.
No, I already told you.
But I made this one with cake.
Not light enough, I bet. If I...
More or less. Just don't give it to some silly child.
Let's get this over with.
A revelation from the goddess. To think we'll have the honor of attending such a historical event.
I hear the Archbishop will accompany us to the Holy Tomb.
If something happens to her, all of Fodlan will suffer. We must protect her at all costs.
This may sound mad, but perhaps we don't have to worry so much about that. Lady Rhea has said before that she is capable of protecting herself. I have a feeling that is true. I thought it was a strange thing for her to say. And beyond that, her movements bring to mind a great warrior with an extensive military background. Mind, it's also possible that I'm way off track. Regardless, perhaps we should brace ourselves for anything.
I never imagined attending a ceremony for a...
I wonder what the ceremony will be like.
There's no chance for battle unless something goes terribly wrong, right? Oh, boring.
If you keep saying things like that, something bad is bound to happen.
What's wrong, Flayn? You look like you have something on your mind. Who, me?
Your Highness, I will protect you no matter what.
I suppose you could say that. It's about time for Lady Rhea to arrive.
Are you surprised, Professor? This...
Incredible. To think such a vast space has been hiding beneath the monastery all this time. I wonder what powers that giant mechanism that descends beneath the ground.
This is where the goddess who created this world was laid to rest, along with her children. It is said that our creator, Professor... So long. I have waited so very long for this day. Sit upon the throne. Well, it was supposed to be but a step away. What could possibly be missing?
Halt! Reveal yourself!
Don't move, any of you. If you move, your lives will be forfeit. Thank you ever so much for guiding us this far. The Imperial...
Why is the Imperial Army here?
This can't be. How did they get into Garreg Mach?
Even the Flame Emperor is here. That can only mean...
The Flame Emperor is connected to the Empire. What do you know?
I never imagined you'd have the nerve to return here.
Is it not obvious? The Holy Tomb contains great power. The power to rule all of Vodlan.
And to attain that power, you'll trap just like you did in Duscur.
I had nothing to do with that. Quickly retrieve the Crest Stones. Kill for them if you must.
Insolence! Professor! Destroy these villainous traitors who... I will not allow such violence from the Empire.
The Crest Stones are in the caskets!
Oh, the Holy Tomb must not be desecrated.
Heretics! What could be gained from desecrating these tombs and disgracing the dead?
Stay focused. Much needed.
I'm on it.
What's next?
I'll go.
I'll give it my all.
Here goes. Ready.
I'll cut through. Who's next?
I will get the victory. Here we go.
Feeling
Take away the crest stone.
that is enough.
You're weak.
That was tough.
I want.
Can't afford to lose. I did what I had to.
My heart is full of victory.
Is that all? I will get stronger yet.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
It's not over yet. I feel.
So obvious.
No use. I will get the victory. Witness frigid pride.
I'll give it my all. Doing my part.
Okay.
I'll go.
Here goes. I had no choice.
Stay focused.
I'm on it. I'll cut through.
Here we go.
I must stay focused.
No hesitation.
You fought well. Such power dwells within?
You're out of luck.
Ready. My tech.
You will be slapped down.
I am.
I'm not gonna lose.
Can't afford to lose.
Everyone. I will win. My heart is full of victory.
Should I have held back?
Gonna need you to move! Be gone.
I'm impressed.
I'm told it's fine to kill those who resist.
I'm pretty much perfect.
Should I fall back? Thank you. Ready. Over already?
Do not try to say you have forgotten. Do you know just how many people died in Duscur?
Why bother with this? Stay silent and fight.
So, you want to turn your eyes away from the... You are a monster.
Wait. No. I was just following orders. I just... Ah!
You are the one person I did not wish to make an enemy of.
Is this some kind of twisted joke? I've been looking for you. I will take that head from your shoulders and hang it from the gates of Endvar! Stop right there! Before I break your neck, there is one thing I must ask you.
Stay out of my way.
I don't recall giving you permission to speak. Answer my question. That is all you have left to do. Flame Emperor. No. Edelgard. Tell me now. Why did you cause such a tragedy? You killed your own mother, and yet you haven't even had the decency to stop and consider the reasons behind your actions. Have you?
I already told you I had nothing to do with that.
It was foolish to think I could reason with a lowly beast.
Your Majesty, now!
You are a monster.
Come, Hubert.
To flee is futile, wicked girl. The Church of Seiros will raise its entire army against you until you have been captured and punished. You have defiled the Holy Tomb. That crime will never be erased. Even if you burn in the eternal flames and spill all of your blood into the goddess's soil. Come, Professor. Let us return and decide upon our next course of action.
We weren't able to defeat her.
Your Highness.
I will kill Edelgard with my own hands. I swear it! Let's return to the monastery, Professor. It is clear what must be done.
So, he's finally shown his true face. The same Dimitri I've seen once before. A beast who loves spilling blood.
You're wrong. I'm sure of it.
I knew he'd been carrying the burden of that tragedy. I understand his thirst for revenge. His family and closest friends, all massacred right in front of him. But it still doesn't add up. There must be more that we don't know.
That's true. Dimitri didn't come unhinged until after the...
You don't think there's some...
The leaders of the Church have misused its creed to fulfill their true desire. To rule the world. They have fooled the people of Fodlan. Long ago, they divided the Empire They did all of this to make the masses bicker amongst themselves. They gathered gold and lived in extravagance. Those corrupt hypocrites cannot lead Fodlan to true peace. Their foul belief system must be torn asunder, and so, by order of the Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresvelg, the Empire hereby declares war on the Church of Seiros.
I cannot believe it. Let us recount the situation as it stands, Professor. The Adrestian Empire declared war upon the Church of Seiros, as well as our allies. Edelgard demanded her own father relinquish the throne, and then assumed the position of Emperor. She has deemed the Church of Seiros to be an evil of this world, and is calling upon the people of Fodlan to help her tear it down. I must discuss our response to this declaration with the Archbishop, after the Knights return from their investigation. Until then, watch over the students.
Professor, the Empire has declared war on the Church of Seiros.
We knew this day would come, sooner or later.
What's going to happen?
We can't afford to be optimistic. It's entirely possible the kingdom will be invaded.
Settle yourself, Ingrid.
We can't just act rashly. That will only make things worse.
Once we've ascertained the situation, we must return to Ferdiad. Your Highness.
Unforgivable! I cannot fathom that the Adrestian Empire would embark on such a violent course of action.
The fault is my own. I failed. There is no question on that front. She clearly wishes to conquer all of Fodlan, and in order to achieve her own selfish ambitions, she plotted with ill-meaning strangers and defiled the Holy Tomb. Or perhaps her ambitions are even grander than we know. Perhaps she is planning to make herself a false deity by demonizing the Church of Seiros.
Adrestia received its very name through a divine oracle. To injure the goddess is a sin most foul that shall not be forgiven, nor forgotten. We must stop the Empire, and quickly.
I have returned, Rhea.
Welcome back, Shamir. Were you able to discern the Empire's movements?
Their main troops are marching towards Garreg Mach. It is said that they will join forces
2 weeks. It will require all of our efforts. We must send notice to all surrounding villages.
It will be done.
Professor, if our enemy invades the monastery, if something happens to me, you must have guessed it by now. Or perhaps I should say, I have acted all these long years as a mere proxy for you.
Rhea, please. You must tell me all that you know. I beg of you. That one is the progenitor god. Am I correct?
In a sense. Our dear professor is a vessel. In time, the vessel will become one with the power contained within.
I see. I trust that you are aware of the questionable nature of this experiment.
I ask that you help our friend. I am waiting and hoping for the moment when our creator rules this wayward land once more.
I understand.
Lady Rhea, brother.
Flayn, were you eavesdropping? You owe your life to the professor, after all.
You have my gratitude as followers of the progenitor god.
Listen up, everyone. The Imperial... If you can fight, pick up a weapon. We have the goddess's
Professor, are you ready? Well, hurry up. We have some support troops from the local nobles, but the army we're faced to make matters worse.
They're here. At long last.
It seems this will be a battle to remember.
I'll never give up, no matter how outnumbered we are.
I should have made a move on the Imperial Princess before things got this far.
We have the goddess's divine protection on our side. All we can do is fight as best we can.
We can't just hand over the kingdom and the monastery.
Your Highness, you do not seem... well.
Unwell, you say? Nothing could be farther from the truth. I'm so happy I can hardly contain myself. My father, my stepmother, my dear friends. And the chance to answer their pleas has arrived. Of course. But don't mistake my intentions. Let's move, Professor. Even if it costs me my life, I won't rest until I've crushed her skull in my bare hands. I have a report.
The Archbishop. We must protect them until reinforcements get here.
Stay focused. Well done. Another step forward.
Report. The enemy has taken the entrances where the reinforcements were heading.
We must...
Ready. Seems I prevailed.
It's time.
strong?
I have no choice but to distinguish myself in this fight. Ugh, I'm finished.
I like how...
Whoa. Here we go.
Thank you.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
This fight is but a sideshow.
Should I have held back? Such power dwells within?
The time is not right.
One stronghold. What should I do? Had to be done.
I will get the victory. I will get the victory.
Ready.
I'll cut through.
I'll go.
might help. I'm on it.
Stay focused. Here goes.
I'll give it my all.
I wish you were someone whose heart could be swayed by my words and deeds. If it were so, I would have done anything to make you my ally.
Predictable.
Allow me to demonstrate. You fought well, but now, send in our reserve troops.
What is this? Everybody here, young and old, is in your hands. No, I will not allow another Red Canyon tragedy to happen here.
What is going on? What now?
Why did you come?
In Imperial Year 1181, the new Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresvelg, led a strategic assault against the monastery at Garreg Mach. Though her own losses were great, her foes had no choice but to surrender. Archbishop Rhea commanded the Knights of Seiros, leading from the front lines against the Imperial army. But amidst the chaos of battle, she vanished, and her whereabouts remain unknown. With this single attack, the Adrestian Empire officially launched its offensive against the Holy Kingdom of Faerghus and the Leicester Alliance. The unification of Fodlan has begun.